something, just act like, oh, I really like that, and you've just done great, and he knows better, and he knows that she's being dishonest. That love bank's going to take a big hit instead of a deposit. Let's talk about this. Identify characteristics that build and destroy admiration. What I mean is go through the needs list. For example, there's a need for affection. She has a need for affection, and he gives cards, and he holds your hand, he hugs, and he does, or he doesn't hold your hand, etc. Go through the needs list and show admiration by encouraging him to fix those areas. We'll get to that toward the bottom. Or she has a need for conversation, and he shows interest in your day. Commend him for that and praise him for that. Help him fix areas where he doesn't build, that does not build admiration. Harley points out, page 161, focus on habits and not traits. What does he mean? Well, being unpleasant is a trait. A habit would be smile more and criticize less. So be positive in the approach and tell him that, you know, if you smile more, that would be better. Or as Harley puts it here, make it a positive approach. Lose weight for your health versus telling him he's so fat. Be more positive in that. But identify characteristics that build and destroy. Third thing from Harley. Be careful. This is very, very important, women. Be careful that your comments are not misunderstood. For example, he's working on something, trying to fix the sink, or maybe he's trying to fix the car, and you tell him, just get somebody else to do that. What'd that just say to him? You're not capable. I don't trust you. You're going to mess that up. What else? That may not be what she meant. She may have meant, get somebody else so you can spend time doing what you like to do. I know you like to go fishing and golfing. Why don't you just get somebody else to fix the car, and then you go golfing, and so you can enjoy that. That may be what she meant. The point is, be careful that your comments are not misunderstood, because he may take that, she doesn't think I can do this. I'm trying to do this for her. I'm trying to fix the car for her. I'm trying to fix this sink for her. I'm trying to paint this wall for her. And she says, just get somebody else. She thinks I'm incapable. Be careful. That may destroy his self-confidence. Number 4, tell him you're proud of him. Tell him when he's done well. Tell him when he's good to you. Tell him things that you appreciate. And last, give him confidence when he's doubting. What would that mean? Yeah, give him words of encouragement. When he's trying to fix a car, when he's trying to paint the room, when he's trying to put the piece of furniture together, and he's not maybe real good at that, and he says, I don't know. Tell him he can do it. Tell him I believe in you. You can figure this out. I know you're smart. And I'll tell you what, that just made a big deposit in the love bank. That made big, big deposits. And so remember, you are to be showing admiration, and he needs that admiration. What else would you list? That's all I've got to list on that. Can you think of other ways that she can show admiration to him that I really appreciate you?
Also, not just in your conversation with your spouse, but like how you speak of your spouse publicly to others.
Good point. Very good point. When he gets word that she's been critical of him or complaining about him, the love bank takes a big, big hit, doesn't it? But when he hears that his wife had praised him in front of others, or what she says about him in front of others, that means a lot. That means a lot. Anything else?
One thing is whenever you compliment someone, how good they're done, it makes them want to do it over.
Yes. Yes.
If they're treating you well, or if they clean the dishes and do all the things and do your job.
Yes. Yes, and when they brag on you, that, you know, or you hear your mate telling someone else, he was so good to me. He cleaned the house up while I was gone today, and that just made me so happy. That'll make him want to do it again. And that means a lot. That makes big deposits. That seems like little things. As most of you know, I'm a woodworker, and I build things. And when I build something, and I put a picture on Facebook, and then Joan comes on and makes a comment that I'm so proud of my sweetie, what he just built. That just made a big deposit. That made a big deposit. And I think most of us would be that way, whatever you do. That when she praises you and says, hey, I'm so proud, look what he's done. You just made big deposit. And you say, well, it's not a big deal. It is to him. It is to him. Makes big deposits. Show admiration. Here's the things we've looked at today, and that finishes the list of 10 and finishes our series. He has a need for an attractive spouse. She has a need for financial support. She has for domestic support, and he has a need. She has a need for family commitment, and he has for admiration. Questions or comments before we close out?
So you say in this lesson, how many of those fit so well together as far as financial and domestic, or she needs this support, he wants to be admired for it, or, it just shows how fitting the relationship of a man or woman is, especially for the author just to not try to draw this through biblical principles, but asking, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And for some of these to mesh up just through the genders, very interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was just commenting a moment ago. I was telling Tim just a minute ago about this book, and that this guy is not a Christian as per the New Testament definition, but he claims to be a Christian. But nonetheless, he is he doesn't approach it so much from the biblical standpoint, but it's so biblical. And so I recommend, if married or not married, buy the book, read the book. I would encourage you to read it before you get married. Read it every year. Read it on your anniversary and go back and go through that. And you'll jog your memory and you'll say, that's good stuff. Not because I taught it, it's because this is excellent stuff right here. I hope that fit the need. We were asked, the elders were asked, could we do this marriage class? This is basically a repeat of some material we looked at a few years ago. We were asked to repeat that material. And anyway, hopefully it meets the needs and it helps you. We're done. Thank you for coming.